Okay, yeah, be very careful because the guys that are raiding they live in that big base that's over there. Yeah. It's corner of O8 and N8, yeah. Um, you can just try to get there. Yeah. I think they're gonna. Yeah, yeah. They're killing nakeds. That's so dumb that they're killing nakeds. That's oh my god. Okay, so yeah. Oh, okay. So that's one of the kids that lives in the big base. Oh yeah, it might spawn you somewhere else. Okay, I'm gonna try to walk slowly by these guys without getting shot at myself. That might be better. That might be better. L4. Okay. Yeah, that might be better. Just run up that road. Your it should be if you're looking like into the land, it should be to your left. Okay, I'm just yeah.
Go. Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah. Nobody heard me. Guys, we are playing Rust right now, and yeah, I unplug my mic every single time because if I have it plugged in, it stays on, so I don't want to like overheat anything. Um,
Gotcha.
but yeah, we're playing Rust right now. We're just seeing if we like the game with something new that's not just a FPS game. I was really big into Ark, and we're gonna try Rust because it's a newer game, and I've already died.
Okay.
Oh,
I just
okay.
don't want to run into these guys taking you back to
Yeah,
my base.
I'm near
So
K4 right now. Yeah, man. If you don't have to show me where your base is or
no,
anything like
I want to
that,
get you in there and I want to show it to you. That's I mean you'll be in the safety of my home. And the crazy thing is there's what 10 people on right now in their rating.
uh huh. I'm assuming that we get Oh, there's somebody. Ah!
Is it a blue person?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay, that's a scientist. You can run kind of by them, but don't go too close because they'll shoot at
All
you.
right. Well, I'm about ready to fall down a hill. So,
You can kind of
uh,
scale hills in this game.
okay. See, this is my kind of game. Like, I get like when I was playing Ark and shit. Whenever dinosaurs would like raptors at the beginning of the game would come and attack me, and I would get the freaking highest pitched scream because they would they would just freaking scare the shit out of you. So it's
Yeah.
this is like very similar to all this because I got a feeling I'm gonna have the same reactions to me getting
Oh,
shot and shit.
definitely, yeah.
So I think I'm gonna like this game quite a bit. I mean, once I
Somebody's shooting.
is this considered a PS4 game or PS5?
No, mostly PS5 players play on this,
Okay,
but it's
I was gonna
it
say
originated from
it
PC. So if you call it a PS4 or PS5 game, PC kids will
so I
get
mean
pissed off at it.
it's got like not I don't want to say older, but it's got less detailed like PC graphics and shit.
Yeah.
I think this is another base.
This is like Rust when it first came out.
Yeah,
That's what
there's a
this.
bunch of scientists over here.
Okay.
Like I've already seen 3 walking around.
There should be junk piles by them, and they have they're like barrels,
Uh huh.
and the barrels you can break, and those have loot in them. But yeah, I wouldn't do it to ones that have like scientists around them.
Right.
Some of them are different. Some of them have scientists, some of them don't. Some of them have a big box that you can loot. Some of them have a toolbox that you can loot.
Yeah, this
And
is.
if it's a toolbox or a big box, those are pretty good boxes.
I'm close to the road. I'm to the road where sewer is. You know that bend that's
Oh,
just north at dead
okay, then
end.
you're close to me.
I'm fairly close to that. I'm just east of that split, a little
You
southeast
should
of
be
that
close to me
split.
then. Oh, this is you, right here. Turn around.
Ah,
Okay,
hello.
these things right here,
Uh huh.
these will give you hemp seeds and cloth.
Okay.
If you get 30 cloth, you can make a sleeping bag, and a sleeping bag will,
Like
that's your
it's
respawn
a
point.
respawn thing. Okay,
And then
cool.
these are the big boxes that I was talking about that you can loot.
Uh huh.
This one that's in front of me.
Uh huh.
No, right here, this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you can open those, and those have some decent loot in them. Sometimes some bad loot. It's really up to the game.
Take all.
Yeah, you can just take pretty
Take
much
all.
anything right
Okay.
now.
Is there a weight thing on here?
What do you mean?
Like
Oh, no,
like a
it's
weight
just
limit?
inventory.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
just
It's
inventory.
just
So,
whatever you
like,
feel.
some things stack, other things don't.
Because you
So,
can get like
yeah, it's
big time encumbered on Arc to where you can't even move. So I didn't know if
yeah, it's
so. It's
basically just
just a matter of building your backpack if they're filling it.
yeah,
Okay.
pretty much. Yep.
Gotcha.
Okay, so my base is back this way. We just need to be careful of those guys. I did hear him shooting a little
Don't
bit,
worry,
but
I have a rock.
yeah, I just have a crossbow right now. So if I die, I'm not gonna be pissed or anything. So these are also pumpkins. You can pick these up. Pumpkins give you health, and in the bottom right, the orange one is food. The blue one is water.
Right. So how do you gather water? Do you just have to
Honestly, eating pumpkins will help you with thirst, and
uh-huh.
then for like actual like getting water and stuff, there's actual water collectors that you can learn the
Okay.
blueprints of
I
and
didn't
stuff.
know if like you could just go into the ocean and
Yeah, you can actually get like big water catchers, and I'll show you one in my base.
gotcha.
There's two bears up here. We need to be careful because bears attack.
Oh,
Actually, three bears.
sweet.
I don't know the best way to do this.
Mushrooms
Probably go
here?
around this way. Yeah, mushrooms are good to eat too. They don't give you much hunger, but
Okay.
they're pretty good
Is there
because they
anything that
spawn
you
a lot.
don't want to eat that like can poison you or anything like that?
Pickles. If you ever get a pickle jar, don't eat it.
Pickles, really?
Yeah.
Well,
Yep.
that's no good because I'm a sucker for pickles. Uh-oh.
Okay, hold on.
Oh,
Shooting. Yeah, come left, come left. But don't go too left because there's a bear. They're heading back to their base right now, and they're killing people, so this is good. We'll get into my base
This
without.
is good.
Yeah, they're going back to their base. We kind of built kind of close to them, which is our fault, but
Oh
at
shit.
the same time, I didn't see them until after I built my base.
Oh, I love this already.
All I have is crossbow, so I can't really save you.
All good, man. I'm not worried
If you're
about
dead,
it.
I'm probably dead too.
I've literally got a rock, a torch, pumpkin seeds, and
Okay,
mushrooms.
so be very careful around here. Just follow me. There's wooden spikes all around, so you can die to those too.
Okay.
So just be careful.
Yeah, I see 'em.
Just follow me.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah, but there's a kid that keeps getting in. There's our mailbox. We got a nice little
Yeah,
mailbox.
you got a
Okay, you
mailbox?
can come in.
Can
I
people
have all
like
these traps off.
can people like
Come on in.
those are traps?
Yeah, there's a shotgun trap on the roof right there, and there's a fire trap over
Oh,
there.
that is so freaking cool.
You're gonna stay in here with this guy for a second.
Okay.
I'm gonna close this door. Don't come out this door with me yet.
Okay.
There's a turret that's still on. I just didn't want to turn it off before you got here because that would kind of leave us, you know.
Vulnerable. I got you.
Yeah. Okay. So give me 1 second.
So are most bases like smaller like this? You know, is this
If they're
a typical
solo, duo, trio, anything like that, yeah.
Okay.
But if they're trio or if they're squads like that one that you saw over there, that's probably a 10-man. So
Women
that's
have
all metal. So yeah, women have lefts instead of women have rights. Alright, you're good
That's
to
the
come out here?
dumbest freaking thing ever.
Okay, now, first things first. Hold
Yeah,
on 1 second.
yeah.
Let me make sure there's not a fire trap up here. Okay, first things first, come up here. Use this ladder, just go
Ow!
watch out
Ow!
for those, yeah. Just okay, so walk up to it, put your face on it, and just yeah, you'll
Yeah,
climb up.
okay.
You can also jump to go faster, but yeah,
Uh-huh.
be careful when you're on this. Okay, come up to this, and there should be like a square thing to authorize it.
I have no squares.
Okay. Maybe I need to give you TC to one of these bases. Fuck, dude, there's so many traps. Okay, well, right now I'll just you're good in here for right now. So,
Okay.
pretty much this is my base and his base. You're on top of his base right now. I'm gonna take this ladder off, so I mean you're gonna be able to jump off, but
Okay.
I'm just gonna take it off and put it over here.
I'm gonna eat one of these. How do I eat?
You
Okay, I
should be
got
able
it.
to
Just
press
trigger.
R2.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Just trying to get my health back up.
Okay, so yeah, that thing that you went through that kid is sleeping in, that's pretty much just a gate because I haven't gotten a gate yet to
Uh-huh.
this wooden walls.
Right.
There's a wooden wall gate, but I haven't got it yet. So yeah, I just made a base right there and kind of held him off a little bit like that. I need to get some stuff out of here. I can show you in my base. Just give me 1 second. Let me make sure there's no traps.
Billy Badass, what's going on, man? Yeah, well, I'm literally just jumped into Rust. This is my first encounter with Rust. I've already died once to somebody shooting me, and
That was
I
a
all
big claim
and I
too.
almost killed myself on those spikes right there, just trying to climb up a ladder. So we're doing good. We're doing fantastic.
It's all right. We've lived here for like 3 weeks now, and I've almost killed myself to this multiple times.
I
But come this way, you can come into my
I
base.
can
You can
just
just
jump
jump out.
off. Okay.
Yeah. I'll show you my base. There's no traps in here, so you don't really have to be
Okay.
worried about it.
So
But
so so
this
you
game is a lot of like crampness,
right.
so
Okay. So you each have your
you're gonna
own.
see
So
that.
you each have your own thing, but you build walls around it.
Right, but this probably was not the best way to do it. The best way to do it is if you're like a duo or something, you guys should both be in the same base because like building all this stuff and building all his stuff took a long time, and he got raided 3 days in a row. So
Right.
uh, it was pretty much just starting over every single time. I'm gonna close that. Come in this way, and then you gotta get in here with me.
Uh-huh.
And this is called an airlock because when you can go in there, but when I
Whoa.
open this door, you can't walk through these doors. So that's what an airlock is.
There we
But
go.
yeah, this is my base. I can turn this light on,
I like how I use my
and then
hand
I've
to put out the fire. What
yeah.
the fuck?
So this is a TC. This is what you put all your stuff into.
uh,
Hold on, let me unlock it.
okay.
Go ahead and walk up to it, and you should be able to press square on that, or
Square.
triangle to authorize
Okay,
it.
got it. And just
Okay, and then you can open it, and you can see like this is so. In the like top middle of the tool cupboard, it says cost for 1 day upkeep, and so that's how much it costs per day to keep in this base and to keep it so that it's not decaying each and every time when
right.
you know.
So there is
Um,
decay. It's just it takes away your stuff in order to like a cost or whatever. You basically
right,
pay to keep it from decomposing.
right,
Okay.
and so you can put as much metal, you can put as much stone as the box will let you, like obviously. But at the same time, like I said, you could, because right now I have 2 days, 12 hours, 2 minutes, 41 seconds of upkeep in here.
Uh
So
huh.
that's I mean, I wouldn't have to play for 2 days. Like I could just get off and just be fine and not even worry about my base, and, except for the fact that they might raid it. So
Right.
that's one thing that you have to worry about. But yeah, like I said, I'm a person that if I get raided, all is lost, whatever. Count my losses and go on to the next server. Go on to the next
Right.
thing,
No big deal. Yeah, just
So,
move on.
but yeah, this is like you saw like all the turrets and stuff in his base and stuff. So yeah,
Oh.
there's like a lot of those turrets and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Those are to keep people out. I haven't really put any in here because uh, nobody really has tried to raid me because I don't know if it's because I've been basically a one-story base this entire time
Uh-huh.
or if it's because I don't know because all this metal that's on the inside they can't see the metal from outside. So
Right.
uh, if you pick up this hammer, oh,
Uh,
I didn't drop it. Hold on. Okay, so if you pick up that hammer,
Picking up. Got it.
okay, and you put it in your hand,
Oh, well.
put it in your hot bar, and then put it into your hand. Yep, there you go.
1 second. Nope. There. Put you there. Gotcha.
Okay, and then you can walk up to this wall.
Uh-huh.
You can jump on the bed if you want to. And then you see how it says 1,000 out of 1,000.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so that's how much health that wall has. A metal wall is 1,000. A stone wall is 500.
Uh-huh.
A wood wall is like 250. And then there's high quality metal, which is the best in the game, and that's 2,000.
Uh-huh.
So depending on whatever walls that you have, so like a metal wall would probably take like 2 rockets because I think a rocket does like 500 or 400 damage. So it would take 2 rockets to get in through one of these walls. And if I have like all my doors closed and everything, it's going to take them a while to raid me. So,
Right.
and Lewis, the reason that he got raided is because a couple times his base has been like a starter base, which is normal, because he's a starter. And he got raided a couple times, and uh, so we moved him over here. He made that 2-story base, and he got rated in that one too because if you make it like that with the windows open like that, people can soft side the windows. And so if there's a soft side and a hard side to a wall. So the outside of the wall is the hard side, the inside is the soft side, and that's the way it should be. But
Mm-hmm.
you can accidentally place them wrong, and yeah, you'll be able to tell if it's like a soft side or a hard side, and so that
Right.
kid was able to tell that one of them was a soft side, and he could get into it,
Right.
and
Yeah,
it
there
takes half the time. So
yeah, it's the same thing for Ark. There was a side like this versus the outside versus inside pieces or whatever, but
okay,
they weren't like different health on either side or anything like that. So
okay,
that's
yeah,
actually really
that's
cool.
one big thing in this game. Yeah, that's one big thing. If somebody sees the soft side on your base, they're coming for your base
Okay.
because I mean that just makes it an easy raid because it makes it half the health than what it should actually be.
Huh.
But yeah, so I have like a loot room and like a TC room, and so this base that I have is pretty basic. It's a 2x2, because there's one foundation, two foundations, and then yeah, same way the other way across.
Uh-huh.
It's a 2x2, but I added a bunch onto the front just so that if somebody tries to go in through the front, they got a lot to go through.
Right.
So they have to go, and each one of these doors is 250 health, and then you can get better doors which are like 600 health.
Okay.
So, um, but yeah, like everything that you put on this. So like if I were to put on a door and I have all wood walls and everything,
Uh-huh.
there's still going to be metal that needs to be put in my TC because the door is metal.
Right.
So it's not as much as like a wall or something, but it is a little bit. So
Right.
that's also something to keep in mind if you're like ever making a base. And there is wood walls, but wood walls are probably like 150 health,
Mhm.
so those are not the best things to put up at all.
Okay.
These doors that I have, these have to be researched. A lot of the shit that I have has to be researched.
Uh-huh.
Um, these are garage doors, and these have 600 health. So each garage door has 600 health, and then they could try to get the wall on the outside, but the wall is probably about the
So where
same
do you go
amount
to
of health.
research crap? Is that those stores and that? Is that
So we have research tables outside. You can actually make a table and put it in your base and make it as like a research table. And those are really cool because, like I said, scrap is the currency and scrap is how you learn things. So
right?
some things are 75, some things are 20 scrap, some things are 250, some things are upwards to like 800 scrap to learn.
Hmm.
So like bigger things like hold on, I'll show you something. If I have it. I don't have it, I don't think.
It's all right.
Yes, I do. Okay, so this right here that I have on, the
Uh-huh.
jacket,
Right.
is the best jacket in the game. This is
Flak
called heavy
jacket.
plated armor,
Yeah.
but I'm walking at full speed right now,
Right.
and I'm running at full speed right
It's a
now.
it's a
So
weight. It's a
this
weight
is,
thing.
yeah, it makes you very slow,
Yeah.
but this is also one of the best things to have in the game. So
Yeah.
um,
Arc.
that's another thing to keep in mind.
Yeah.
And
Arc, as far as the armor, was
usually,
in
if
terms
you're,
of like how hot you get and stuff like that.
oh yeah, and that's in this game too. I mean, if you get too hot, you'll start to lose health because you're too hot, and you'll start to lose thirst as well. And that's why thirst and hunger are in the game, just because hunger and thirst will, like, if you get downed or something and you have so much hunger and thirst, you have a percentage to be able to get back up.
Uh huh.
So that's a really cool thing that they have added to the game. But yeah, like, I'll show you some of the guns too. Just don't hold R2 on them because you'll shoot them. But this is, I have some of the best guns, which are really cool. This is an MP5, and that
Mm.
is probably one of the best guns to like roam around with. I use that a lot. I use the SAR a lot. I'll show you one of those, and then I'll show you an AK. Give me 1 second. Let me go grab that.
Haha.
This is my first AK ever, so I'm literally so happy.
All right, viewers, we've actually infiltrated his lair. He thinks that we've never played this game before, but actually, as soon as he comes through this door, I'm gonna shoot him up.
um, Oh wait, I could put a skin on this too. I'm gonna show you it first. Okay, so this is an AK. This is the best gun in the game. It's called an assault rifle, but it's obviously an AK.
Now I've
But yeah, that is the best gun in the game. That's what like if you ever see like pros like running around with guns, that's what they'll be running around with.
no.
Pros run. There is pros to this game too, because I mean
Oh, I'm
you gotta
sure.
be really good at the game and
Oh
everything. So
yeah. Can I aim down sight? Am I able to do that? Is that
yeah,
a thing?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
There
don't
we go.
mind. I'm just saying
There
don't shoot
we
because you could
go.
still kill me right now.
Uh
So
huh.
the only thing is that spawned
huh.
right there.
I've got another gun.
Oh, Lordy. I have 30 cloth if you want to make a bed and put it in here.
There you go. You gotta take those before I shoot somebody.
I still haven't even held the AK. I want to see the AK. The AK has no bullets in it, so you'd been fine.
I'm just gonna be here
Oh
jumping
my
on your bed.
lord, it's so nice. I've never used this in my life, and I'm about to put it in my box and never use it. Oh, and I want to show you the SAR too, because the SAR is probably one of my best or my favorite guns. It's called the SAR because it's the SAR. Okay, there's a sight and a flashlight on it. I don't want to show you it with the sight, but I might as well. Or no, that's a muzzle brake, so you get to see the iron sights. The iron sights are really cool on that.
Ooh, hello, hello, you.
I was really happy when I picked up that and actually used it for the first time because the sights make me happy. Yeah, and there's a muzzle brake on that, so there's like it gives you more damage and over like distances and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I need to give you these codes so that you can like leave the door and stuff.
Okay.
Here, hold on, let me close it. And then you should be able to walk up to it, and there should be a thing that says like type in code or something, or unlock with code on that door.
Just got open door. I can also knock.
Look down to the code block that's over there, the thing that has a red
Okay,
light on
unlock
it.
with code. Okay.
Yeah, type that in, and it's
Are you,
0710.
I was gonna say, do you want me to do you want me to mute this shit?
No, I don't mind. I don't mind.
All right. What is it?
If anybody's gonna rate us now, there's only 2 days left.
Zero
So,
what?
0710.
Ooh,
Oh, there was a sight on this gun.
got
Okay,
it.
so now you should be able to open that door. Cool. And then we're gonna do that to all these other doors. So go out there. And
Okay.
then
Ah!
look down at the lock. Yeah, it probably moved you a little bit, but you're still out
Okay.
there.
Same thing.
And then it's 0710. Yep, it's 0710 for all the doors.
Okay. Got it.
And then yeah, just do it to all the other doors too.
Oh, no. Go back. No! Dang it.
Yeah, you'll have to retap it probably.
Hmm.
And you probably need health.
Got it. I'm good. I'm at 89 right now. I ate some of those pumpkins.
Oh, okay.
Okay, same thing. Ah. Okay,
Alright, so
I'm
you have
through.
all of those doors. Give me 1 second. Let me.
I like your pit boss here.
So this right here is the research table.
Uh-huh.
This is the barbecue. That's what you cook food in.
Uh-huh.
When I open it, you'll see. Did it open? No, it doesn't open. That's weird.
Ow! What the?
Oh,
What the?
yep, there's a
Oh,
trap
hello,
right there.
spikes.
This is the water catcher that I was telling you about. You can press triangle to drink from it. You can press square to open it, and it's full. It's got 10,000 milliliters of water in there.
Okay.
But yeah, there's another research table back there. All right, let me go in here real quick. Don't follow me.
So I'm assuming the weather changes and everything on this too. You get rain, you get all
Not
that
really.
stuff. Really?
Not really.
So
No.
it
I mean,
just. So is
the
it
most
just?
you'll get is you'll get like fog, and that's basically it.
Okay, so is it just build up then? The water just over time,
Yeah,
like it has rained.
if you open it, it'll tell you. I think it says like dew and rain or something, and there's no rain that happens in this
Okay,
game, so
that kind of
it's
sucks.
the dew from the morning
That would
and
be
stuff.
a great update or whatever for it if they had like being on the ocean side and that if they had like hurricanes come in every once in a while and just like
Yeah,
do damage to your properties depending on how
that
much.
would be cool. Yeah, but that would also kind of suck.
But what do
Okay,
I know? I just started this game, so.
you can come in here. Okay. Let me close this door. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
There you
Go
go.
ahead. He put this locker in here recently, so all right, come in here with me.
Mhm.
Okay, you can turn around
Hello.
and go out that way. And then yeah, climb up there, go crouch down, or no, you may not have to.
Haney
Um,
skills.
and then yep, that's my German friend. And then type in the code like you did to my doors to that.
To this thing back here.
Yep, it's
Okay.
6988, I think. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Okay, and then you should be able to authorize or just open it, and then you should be authorized.
Okay. Open.
Okay, and then you should be good.
Okay.
And then you can. Oh wait, I gotta close the garage door in there. So yeah, he's pretty much in a bunker. This wall right here is heavy plated
Mhm.
or like high quality metal, so it's the best in the
So
game.
he put some
And then
time into it.
this workbench right here,
Uh-huh.
well, he did that because he got raided so many times. I told him just use the high quality metal for that.
I got you.
But this workbench right here is the level 3 workbench.
Uh-huh.
In the crafting, to make a level 3 workbench, it is 1,000 metal, 100 high quality metal, and 1,200 scrap, and that is like a lifetime of work.
Really?
But yeah, we found that for pretty cheap, like 550 scrap. So we were like, yeah, hell yeah.
Huh.
And there's shops in this game, so people can actually like make shops for stuff that they don't use anymore.
Okay.
You should be good if I put stuff in this, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. And if you die, fuck it. Have you put down a bag?
No.
You should.
How do I do it again?
Hold on, step in front of this for me real quick.
I'm alive.
Okay, you're authorized.
Okay.
Alright, okay, so do you have 30 cloth, or no?
I don't know.
If not, I can give you some. Press up to look at your inventory, and it should be like a
I have 10.
yellow looking...
I have 10.
Oh, you have 10? Okay.
Yeah.
I have 30 right here. I just dropped it. It's on the floor. It's right here.
I can't see it. There we go. Got it. Okay.
Okay, and then press
Crafting.
up again, go to crafting, and then it should be on the
Got.
first page. You should see a
Yep.
sleeping bag
Got
right
it.
there. You can go ahead and make one of those.
Got it.
And then come this
Oh
way.
wait, did I make one?
Yeah,
Let's
no,
see.
you're making it. It takes a second.
Oh, I see it. Okay.
So if you look in the bottom right, it'll also say it above your health and
Yep.
stuff. Okay, I gotta put some in this one.
You want me to shut this?
It's 6988 if you want to.
Oh, I don't wanna. I don't wanna do this.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay.
Freaking
I got it.
my sleeping bag just came up.
Yeah, I know. It that's something that will always go into your hotbar. Okay,
Oh, there
hopefully
we
we
go.
don't get
Okay.
raided while you're on here. Okay.
If we do, we do.
Okay. Do you still have that hammer?
Yes.
Could you give me that? Put it in
Uh,
this box for me. Or no, never mind, you can't. Just go ahead and
I'll drop
open up your inventory, hover over it, hold L2,
it. Yep.
and then press X on it.
Yeah. I dropped all those weapons. So I know how to drop. Oh, was that me? Did I just do that? No, I didn't. I got my own. Never mind.
Okay, I'm gonna try to turn this turret back on and
Where should I
give you
put my
clearance.
sleeping bag?
Come over here real quick and log into this turret. We gotta get back up here and sign you back on so that I can turn it on. There should
Okay.
be an authorized thing on it now.
Authorize. Okay.
Okay.
Now nothing. Okay.
Nope.
All right.
Okay.
Sleep.
And you can put your sleeping bag in my base or you can put it out here, but probably my base is probably the best place for it.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Ah.
And then
Okay.
it may not let you place it in some places, like right in front of, yeah,
Yep,
right where you're trying to place it. It probably won't let you.
yeah, it lets me. Can I put it there or no?
Yeah, go ahead if it lets you.
There we go.
Oh shit, it lets you.
Nice.
And then you can hover over it, and you can change it to a name whatever you want to.
Okay.
Like if it's in my base, I like to call it home, just so that I know because when you should be making like when you first start into a server, you should be grabbing all those cloth things, and you should be making a decent amount of sleeping bags to put all over the map because you never know when you're gonna need a sleeping bag that's right by where you died or something, you
Right.
know.
Right. Okay.
So I like to name them something that I kind of remember, you know.
Got it.
Um, but yeah, you can type in 0710 into these. It's off to the left. You see it?
Yep. Okay.
Okay, and this one's gonna be kind of hard, so I'll just open it, and then you'll have to come in here,
Oh.
crouch, and
Ah, damn it.
type into that one.
Come on, man.
0710.
Yeah, no, I just accidentally hit 2.
You're good.
There we go. Got it.
And that other one, you're gonna have to crouch and see it from the left side. Yeah, it's right behind you.
Oh yeah. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So all that is clear, and then you can, yeah, crouch out. Yep. Okay. And then I gotta put this ladder back up somewhere. Oh, okay. I made it. Yeah, and it's a good habit to get into always closing doors. Like, uh, my German friend, he likes to leave his doors open all the time. Like even now, because he's like, we live in a compound, you know. Even if
Mhm.
people get in here, they're gonna die to the turret. But
Right.
that's not something that you should ever get used to because you should always get used to closing your doors. Because if you leave your doors open, that is somebody's base now.
Right.
It's not yours. Okay, and so I don't know what to do about this kid in our base, but I should give you these codes too. I just try to unlock this one. It's in the left here. It's try 6988. If that doesn't work, then I'll just change the code.
Nope.
I don't know if I want to change the code though.
You're good.
Because yeah, but how are you gonna get out? You know.
That's all right.
If you ever die and you come and spawn in here.
Oh, I'll die.
uh,
No, I mean, at the beginning and all that, with it being brand new and everything, I'm gonna have to figure out how to like build my own shit and all that, you know. And I don't know if there's leveling up in here or what there is.
no, there's not leveling up, but pretty much getting loot is you're leveling up. So like that AK in my inventory in my base now is probably one of the best things that I have. So I kind of leveled up from
So
that,
it's just what you've learned over time and what you got.
Yeah, and yeah, the leveling up aspect would be the learning of the blueprints and to be able to craft stuff.
Yeah.
And so like this chair right here is probably the most uncommon thing in the game. Like it's the rarest thing in the game.
It's a
he found it.
unicorn.
I was like, how do you find it, dude?
He found the unicorn.
Yeah, but I definitely need to give you some clothes or something. You can run around this server. I want to give you this code so that you can leave and come into my base as you please. I just don't know it.
So everything that you got in here, you can learn to build. It's just a matter of having the resources and like
yeah. So like these wood walls, even you can learn to build those, and those are 1,500 wood once you have them learned. But you have to get them learned first, and the learn part is the hard part.
So
and then I mean also farming is another hard part because you have to be able to go out and get loot and like stone and whatever and all that stuff. And be looking over your shoulder the entire time.
Right.
So
in order for you to learn stuff, do you have to make one of those learning tables or whatever? The table things?
But you can also find blueprints of things.
Okay, so you find blueprints, okay.
But you don't find very good blueprints. Like the best stuff and stuff like that, you have to find that as like locked crates or like airdrops. And you'll see like a locked crate is a certain kind of a helicopter, and then there's an attack helicopter that will always shoot you if you have weapons in your hotbar or clothes on.
Right.
So that will always happen. And then you also have see, I still run into these motherfuckers. And then you also have a plane that goes over, and that drops an airdrop, and it drops it at a random point, and it goes in a straight line across the map. So it'll be in that straight line, but you just don't know when it's going to drop. So it's kind of like DayZ, kind of like, or not DayZ, PUBG, and kind of like Fortnite in the sense that it drops crates like that. But yeah, those are airdrops, and those can have the best things in them, but they can also have some shit things too. So. But yeah, like even the wood spikes and the spikes coming out of the floor and stuff like that, we've learned, and most of the stuff that we have, we've learned. So
okay.
And he got a refinery, but what I'm like baffled about is that this garage door over here was open when I got on. And so I go in here, and that kid is sleeping on the floor in there. He has nothing on his body. He has like a helmet and a shirt and pants, and nothing else, like no guns or anything. So I don't know what happened. So at first I was thinking maybe he like got into our base and that door was open, and he got the loot that was in there. Yeah. He had nothing on his body, first off. Second off, if he got the loot and like disconnected, because this game can disconnect you at times and you can get kicked out of the game, and no matter where you get kicked out of the game, that's where you're going to be sleeping when you wake up or dead. And so I thought that maybe he got kicked out of the game, but then again, if he got kicked out of the game, he would have loot in his body,
Right.
So that makes me think that Lewis was helping him or something. But also, I don't want Lewis to open this in the morning and get popped by this guy.
Right. I mean, worst case, if the kid's got nothing, then you just kill him, and he could come back.
Yeah. But honestly, okay, so what I would do if I were you is just like keep this server as like a favorite because you can favorite
Oh,
servers.
I did already.
Okay, so yeah, keep this as a favorite, and then for right now, I would just go to like a monthly or a weekly server, and understand how to build a base and stuff. Okay, so first off, the first things that you need to build a base is, hold on, let me, actually, there's some in that little room. Because I just don't want you to play on this server, die, and then get stuck in here and stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And if you play on another server, I mean, you're starting fresh,
Well, I
so.
mean, if I die, do I just automatically go to that bag, or
No,
do I have
I
to
mean
choose that
you can
bag?
spawn anywhere
Yeah,
to
yeah.
be honest.
So
So I mean it really doesn't matter.
that's all I would
But
do. I mean,
okay, yeah, if you want to stay on the server, I don't mind. I just don't want you to be stuck in here.
yeah,
You know
no,
what I'm saying?
I'm not necessarily gonna stay on here. Just I'm just saying
You just want to learn it.
if I did,
Uh, to
then
get up here, I know it's pretty hard. To get up here, you crouch and then you jump because you can crouch jump just as
yeah,
high.
yep,
So the things to make a base would be this and this. They're very cheap in wood, and I mean, the building plan itself is probably, you can take it. Yeah, I mean, if you're going to play the server for a little bit, yeah, you can play it or use it.
okay,
So you get that, and well, first thing you do is you hit a tree with a rock, and then so you get enough to make that building plan, enough to make that hammer. I mean, most of the time, what I do is I play solo, so I play smart ways. I go to if you open up your map, you can see that there's a couple places on the map like launch site, airfield, all that stuff. But there's also Bandit Camp, which is literally like dead center of the map, and that's got a circle around it.
yep, I see it.
That's a safe zone, and then the outpost, which is down to the right, which is like a lot of blue in it.
Right,
That is also a safe zone.
yeah, okay,
So what I do if I'm playing solo, I like to go to Bandit Camp for wood because Bandit Camp has trees literally all around it, and I stay in the safe zone and I knock trees down. So
okay,
if somebody kills me, because people can still kill you in the safe zone,
right,
just they have to be out of the safe zone, and if they kill you, they can't go into the outpost or bandit camp because there's guards that cover it. So if they shoot into bandit camp or outpost, those guards will shoot back at them, and they're like aimbots, so
right,
they don't miss. So
right.
if you ever like hit a scientist or something while you're in one of those safe zones with a rock or
You're
something,
deadsies.
they will kill you instantly. Yeah, they'll kill you instantly. And Outpost has like turrets, so those turrets will fuck you up.
Okay.
So just always be careful of that. There's also stuff like you can see like little green blimps in the inside of both of those.
Uh-huh.
There's little things that you can buy at each of those places. So like some places, like Outpost has like 1,000 stones for 50 scrap, 1,000 wood for 20 scrap, which that's a good way to start off a base too. So like if it was your first time in a server or something, you get some scrap from running along like a road or there's power lines, and the power lines always have those little loot things at the bottom of them. You'll get a bunch of scrap, and then you can go and buy some of that stuff and have it to start off a base. But to make a TC, you have to put a TC down your base, or else everybody has privilege to build around your base. If you put a TC down, you got to put a lock on it, and then so a TC is 1,000 wood itself. So that's why I think it's only 20 scrap at the outpost, but also, getting 1,000 wood compared to getting 1,000 stone is kind of, it's kind of different. But the rock, if you go to your inventory now and you hover over your rock, up in the middle, it should tell you the plus and the minus for the rock and stuff.
Yep.
So it's a ore gather on the left. It'll tell you like ore tree or flesh gatherer,
tree.
right?
Yep.
Right. And so that is how good it is for that. And so like if you have like a pickaxe, so like a rock is 5 for ore gatherer, but if you have a pickaxe is plus 30. Okay. So that's for ore gatherer, and that's really good. But the rock is better in flesh gathering than the pickaxe just because it's a rock,
Right.
But like same thing with the axe, you'll get more of a tree gatherer than the rock. So In the crafting, there is, like, if you go to tools, there's stone tools, which is the things that you'd start out with. Like if you don't have anything. Before I get off, I'm gonna give you a axe and a pickaxe. So that way, if you hit trees or if you hit rocks, you get the you get the most amount of stuff. So if you were to hit it like with a rock or with a stone tool, you wouldn't get as much out of it as you would with like a actual iron, like a pickaxe or an axe.
Right.
So um, there's also jackhammers and uh, chainsaws, but those are very loud. So
Right.
the good things in this game are loud, so like the AK and stuff like that. So they're loud so that people can know where you are. So if you are to use those things, you just have to use extreme precaution because, I mean, people want to kill you if you're farming because
Of course.
you did all that work and they didn't do any work. So
Mm-hmm.
just to kill you for 1 second, I mean, and to get, so much wood or so much scrap, like, boom, that's easy.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this server is very, very hot
Mm-hmm.
right now, especially because it's Wednesday. It's almost the day before wipe, or it's almost Wednesday, almost the day before wipe, and yeah, a lot of kids are going around, especially the big bases, and using everything that they
They're
have
just
because
having
they don't want
fun.
to go to
Yeah.
waste. Yeah. So
Cool.
at the end of the day, if you get raided or anything like that, I mean, they're just having fun just like you are,
Right. Right.
So I mean, it's the game, it's Rust, and I tried to explain to Lewis that the first 3 days and the days that he got rated, I was like, dude, it's just Rust. That's how this game is, I mean, that's how it's gonna be.
Yeah. Cool. I will.
But
I like it.
yeah, this game, like, if you didn't, you're coming into a base that has played for probably 3 weeks, and this is just like all the stuff that we've gotten in a couple of weeks. So,
Uh-huh.
like, we've gotten a lot of stuff and built up our bases. Gotten that turret. That turret's 750 scrap itself.
Mm-hmm.
This furnace is 750 scrap itself as well, but we actually helped somebody and they gave it to us. So this game, you can play really hard and get the best loot, or you can be really nice and get some of the best loot back.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, I like to play both ways. I like to try and kill people, and I also like to try and get my base to where it doesn't get raided. So I have
Right.
a lot of friends on this server. I have probably 6 other guys in this server that I know that I talk to that aren't really on my team,
Mm-hmm.
but they said if I were to ever get raided or anything, to call them.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, one of the kids that is one of those people is sleeping in that little base right there.
Mm.
So yeah, that's why I don't want to kill him. He said if you ever get raided or anything, let me know. So
Cool.
he offered to help me out, and I always offer to help out, especially if, like, so you're naked right now. Ow. You're naked right now, so if you open up your inventory, you'll see that you have a sash around your chest.
Yep.
That means if you ever see a naked person with a sash around their chest like that, that means they either have a tool or a weapon on their or in their inventory somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
So you always have to be careful if somebody has a sash like that. But I mean, usually if they're naked and stuff, the best that they got is probably like a bow or a spear. A spear is 300 wood to make, so that's also another thing that you could use as a weapon. But yeah, you'll usually see, like, if they have a weapon on their back. So like you could probably see my crossbow on my back right now.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Yeah, so you can see most weapons on everybody's back if they have it. So, but yeah, I need to give you. I'm gonna give you the clothes on my body, and then I'm going to give
You
you.
don't have to do that, man. I mean, I'm just gonna probably go out there and die by somebody. You don't have to give me
Well,
anything.
right, but this stuff is all stuff that I've learned and I can make in 2 seconds again. So I'm just. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't mean to close the door.
Get out!
But I'll just drop it like right here.
Okay.
Okay, so that's a riot helmet, which is pretty good. Those are probably one of the most decent things to put on your head. But
Yeah.
there's a metal face mask that I have, and that's probably the best thing to put on your face.
I'm gonna.
This is a hide poncho.
I'm gonna walk
This
out this
is made
front
out of
door.
leather.
Uh huh.
No, you'll be fine.
I'm gonna walk
You'll
out
be
this
fine.
front door and get a freaking get a
You'll be
headshot.
fine. Just honestly stay. Okay, so look at the map real quick. Honestly, stay kind of like by launch site up by the yellow stuff. Like that's the desert. Kind
Uh,
of stay by that because all the hot shit is happening around here and
yeah.
by outposts.
All right.
So kind of stay on the left side, maybe even upper side of the map
Okay.
while you're playing. But yeah, so there's that. The hide poncho is made out of leather. The hide poncho works as like a chest plate, so it's kind of like it kind of helps you against arrows, bullets, pretty much anything, you know.
Uh-huh.
So that's why I wear it. A shirt, obviously, road sign gloves, which aren't the best for anything because all they do is cover your hands, but they're decent. Trousers probably the best pants in the game. Uh, wood leggings just to cover your legs for if you get shot at or anything, and then boots. And those are probably the best boots in the game, but those are the ones that you buy at Outpost. And then also, I want to give you. Give me 1 second. Let me give you a couple things.
Yeah, I might talk my buddy Carl into into getting this because he's been looking at it and his son plays it and everything. So I might
Yeah, you've
I
seen
might
how
talk
easy
I
it
might
was.
talk him into it and get if it's just me and him or whatever. And once we get stuff like once we get an idea of what we're doing and everything, we can jump over here and even if we
Oh
have
yeah, I
our
think you'll get it.
even if we had our own area and stuff like that, we could ally up with you guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's. I mean, if you're not on our team, but we do have somebody on our team that is like really close to us, but he doesn't help us. He doesn't do anything. He's just allied with
Yeah.
us, and he like both the times that somebody's came into our compound, he
Mm-hmm.
was like, or I texted him and I was like, "Hey, can you come help?" And he was over here in 2 seconds. So
Cause like
yeah, there's people like that.
with Ark, we were in like the same alliance and all that stuff. Me, Carl, and the other guys I played with.
Hmm.
But we all had our own bases and everything. We all went our own separate ways. Which obviously this game is not like that. The more people you have in one base and all that, the more
The
protected
faster
you're.
you can loot
The
up and
faster you
shit.
can loot up, and the more protected you're gonna be because you have more people to be
Right.
online and all that stuff. But
Hmm.
like it's kind of the same. It would still be the same thing, but with groups rather than individuals, that sort of thing.
Right. Yeah, definitely. But yeah, this game is it's definitely a very talkative game. You should talk to more people than try to fight them, but also at the same time, a lot of kids do like to fight. So
Yeah,
you
yeah.
never know if there's a fighter or if there's a talker, and so
I think that.
usually I do take the first shot. So
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the fun about this game. It seems like is most of the clips I see of this is just guys talking to one another, and obviously, yeah, most of them end up dying at the end of it, but
hmm,
but it's
that's how
still.
it is. Yeah.
But like in Ark, like we chatted with other groups and we traded goods and all that stuff,
Hmm.
dinos, all that good stuff. But it was all on the chat feed where and I mean there was vocal things and all that, but nobody really used it. It was all just chat in the bottom left corner
Right.
of the thing.
There is chat on this, but I think it'll be changed to where you can actually type and say
Yeah,
stuff. But
it's
it's not
really
like
cool though that the vocal, like the actual mic system on this game is actually used to where it's like you actually talking to a person.
oh yeah, yeah. I've talked to multiple people that were actually. That's how I met Lewis. You know, Lewis was literally staying in a base that was down to my left from where I am right now. He's
Mm,
down on the water that's down there,
yeah.
and I literally typed into chat because there's if you I think if you click in your right stick, those are all like the like talking
Yeah, like your emotes or
things.
whatever, your
And
don't
then you can
shoot.
press like R1 and stuff, and you can see like all the different things that you can say to people.
Mhm.
But yeah, I said to him, I said in that type in thing, I said, "Do you need anything?" And he said, "Yeah, I need ammo." And so I went down to him, and I was gonna bring him ammo, and he was like, "I didn't mean to say that. I was meaning to say I need help because it was his first day, you know. So
Right.
and playing this for your first day can definitely be hectic. So
Oh yeah,
yeah."
you've heard
That's
you've
why I'm giving you some guns so that you can understand the recoil and you can. I mean, I'm losing this stuff in 2 days, so I mean,
you've heard my first Arc experience, right?
I don't think
have you
so.
never heard it? Oh my god, dude! I was playing by myself. I bought this game because the guys at work had said that they were playing it, and so this was at this point I wasn't really talking to them a lot. I was just like starting working at the post office, and
Mm.
so I bought the game and everything. And I'm like, man, I don't want to go there and be like a complete noob or whatever. So I at least want to try and learn the basics. So I went in there and I went into PvP instead of PvE. And first
Oh
thing, I
yeah.
landed on a beach, walked around for a second. A group came up of like three guys. They tranquilized me, drug, grabbed my limp body, drugged me over into their base, put me in a cage, and I didn't know what I was doing, so they kept on dropping me food in the cage. Well, I'm like, I'm about ready to die, or I'm getting low on health or whatever, so it's like they're feeding me. So I started eating the food. I was in there for like,
Mm.
I was in there for like 20, 30 minutes trying to like punch my way out of the cage, and it just wasn't working. And
Jeez.
so finally they invited me to their group, and which I didn't want to be in their group. They just tranquilized me and drugged me to their base. So
Right.
I accepted. They let me out. I went and walked around, checked out their stuff and all that stuff. Now, me not knowing, I could have went in. I could have grabbed one of their dinosaurs or whatever, like a big old Giga or a T Rex or something, and just started
Mm.
wrecking their shit. But I hopped their gigantic wall and started running. I left their group, started running, and they chased me down and killed me. And I just
Oh my.
it was a bad freaking experience. And that was after me like dying to dinosaurs like 4 or 5 times on top of that. So
Yeah.
I ended up quitting the game for a full year until
Jeez.
I really started talking to the guys that I played Ark with,
Okay.
and they got me into it. We all started new characters and showed me the ropes and everything, and I ended up being hooked on the game for like 2 years after that. So
Mm.
I'm sure this is very much like it, to where it's
Oh yeah,
you
it'll
know
be just like
a,
that. You'll be chased down by people
yeah,
and killed over and
yep,
over and over.
getting
So
established, learning what you're doing, and having as many people friendly to you as possible is the biggest thing. And
yeah,
it's just you don't have the dinosaurs to protect you or
I
gather
like to always
resources.
have my neighbors as friendlies, just because I don't want to be raided and I don't want them to be raided. So I mean,
Right,
let's work together.
right.
So yeah, I'll give you a couple things. I'm gonna give you this crossbow with a lot of arrows. So grab that. I'll drop this and this,
Okay.
and then I'm going to give you a sword
Oh my god, dude.
and like 12 bandages,
Yeah.
or no, 9 bandages. And then I also want to give you some cloth so that you can make another bed when you go outside. Actually, I want you to start it like right now, just so that uh, when you get out, you can place it down.
Just like that, I'm holding this rock with two hands, just walking around, just fucking holding a rock.
I know, yeah, the rocks are funny.
It's so stupid. Kind of looks like a
I'm actually going to give you a decent amount of cloth.
kind of looks like a face too.
Yeah, you can have skins on this game, but they haven't been added like to where you can buy them and stuff.
Right.
The only skins really that are in the game are like skins that like if you bought like the deluxe version or anything like that, then
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you get those. But
And once again,
that's
I'm
about it.
telling you, man, I hope you're not worried about, about if I lose this
I'm
shit
not worried about
in
that
like
stuff at
10
all.
minutes, man. Because like I guarantee I'm gonna go over this hill and a guy's just gonna pop me in the head and take all this
Well, I
shit.
just want
So
you to have that. I want you to have that pistol just because that pistol probably has like some of the least recoil in the game, and that's
uh,
gonna have a lot of recoil, dude.
okay.
So, um, yeah, it's nothing like
Is that a
COD. It's nothing
helicopter?
like any. Yeah, that's one of the helicopters that I was telling you about.
Mm.
One of them is an attack one. One of them is like it's called a Chinook crate, and it
Uh huh.
drops a crate that you can loot, and it's got a lot of good guns. But yeah, they're very hard to get because a lot of people see it on the map and they go to it
Okay.
themselves. So I'm dropping you 130 cloth, uh, an axe, and a pickaxe. That way you can farm up stuff a lot easier. Yeah, it's behind you. Um, like I said, if you die with this stuff, I don't mind. I
Okay.
don't. I don't care one bit
Yeah. The main thing is I
because
just want to go out
two
there
days I'm back.
and figure out the gathering, figure out the building. Even if I just like get out there and I figure out how to build a box, like that's all I want to learn. It is just starting stuff and then go from there.
Yeah. Let me take a little bit more out of this. I need to put some in Lewis's PC, just because this stuff's probably gonna start decaying in the middle of the night. But yeah, you have a lot of decent stuff. So yeah.
Okay,
All right,
sweet.
you can come out here with me, and then oh, I closed you in there. Yeah, and then you can just close them. Oh, well, I got it.
Okay.
You're good. You're good.
Oh
I gotta
my
come out
god.
too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll just let you out of this front part, and then I'm gonna lay down. I'll probably, if you're still streaming, I'll probably watch a little bit of your stream.
All right.
I'm gonna put something in his TC real quick. But you have both of these TCs, so you're authorized around our bases and stuff. So,
Okay.
um, you shouldn't ever get like shot by these traps or anything like
Do
that.
I need to follow you or?
No, not really.
Okay.
No. I'm just putting this stuff in here, and then I'm gonna come and let you out. Oh my god, dude. Okay, he's got 12 hours, so hopefully that's enough. He's German time, so he should be up not too long. 8 hours ahead, which
Hmm.
is very weird to play with somebody 8 hours ahead.
Yeah. But it's also a good thing because if you guys don't
Yeah, he's on
necessarily
when
have
I'm not, and then
you've got like
I'm on when he's not.
you've got like upkeep every 12 hours, which is really
Yeah.
good.
And then yeah, this base itself has some TC or a TC in it too, so it's its own base. So I've had a couple people. I've asked them if they wanted to live in here and stuff, and
Hmm.
I've helped a couple people out doing that. So I like doing that. But yeah, once you leave, I'm gonna put. Okay, that was you. I heard footsteps, so
Hmm.
I was scared. I'm gonna put stuff in these turrets. So yeah, make that sleeping bag right now while you
Uh,
have time
yeah.
and you're safe.
Craft. Sleeping bag. Crafting one.
And then you can place that down anywhere. So just save that until you get to a place where you think is a good place. Usually
Yeah.
I put them in bushes so that people don't break them because they can be broke.
Okay.
And if they break, that's just a respawn point for you that's gone. So
Right.
uh, it's not like a huge thing, but
Hmm.
also at the same time you don't want to have to spawn in my base, you know.
Right.
But yeah, if you do die and uh, my base is the only one that you can spawn at. There's also a random, so you
Right.
can just spawn on a beach like regular.
So if I so
But
if
yeah,
I just die, so if I go and a bear kills me or something like that, does it show on the mini map where I died, and are you able to go
yes,
back and pick up your
yes,
gear?
yep. There's an X on the map whenever you die. There actually should be one right now. So press up and go to your map. Actually, if you hold up,
Oh,
that'll
yep,
bring up your map
yep.
instantly.
I see where I died by that
Um,
group. Yep, death
okay.
point.
Okay, so you see where you died, and then also there's a locked crate on the map right now, so there's going to be a lot of people at that area.
Uh huh.
Well, I don't know about a lot of people because there's not a lot of people on the server, but there will be people there because people want that.
I also see where my
Um,
sleeping bag is. Okay, that's cool. I see the locked
yeah,
crates. I see where the helicopter is going, the teleport or the transport
yeah,
copter.
that helicopter that is on the map, yeah, that's the transport helicopter. That's the one that drops the Chinook crate. So that's the one. I mean, it can still shoot at you, but it's not going to shoot at you like the other one will.
Okay.
The other one's an attack helicopter, and it will. So
Down farther, like on like K13, H13 down south on those islands. Is that snow? Does the cold affect you really bad over there?
yes,
Or
yes. So
okay.
cold does affect you, but you have probably some of the best clothes to wear,
Uh huh.
especially in cold. That's probably not the best clothes to wear in heat. So when you go up to, if you do go up to like that desert part, if you
Mhm.
make it up there and stuff,
Right.
you'll see that your health starts to go down. I gave you bandages. I gave you 9 of them, so you can live for a really long time on no hunger, no thirst or whatever. So
Okay.
if you keep picking up cloth is good for bandages, making clothes, and making sleeping bags. So cloth is always good to pick up. You should always pick up cloth. So if you see like those weed plants that are coming out of the ground, pick those up. Those
Okay.
are hemp hemp leaves, and it'll give you a seed, and you can plant that seed. Honestly, you can just plant it once you get the seed, or you can do whatever you want with it. It's really up to you, but seeds are literally nothing but planting.
Okay.
And then pumpkins give you a lot of health. Uh, uh, Mushrooms don't give you that much health, but mushrooms spawn a lot, so you'll see mushrooms all over the map. Those are good things to eat off of.
Okay.
But yeah, like if you run out of bandages and you don't have any cloth, try to find some food, and food will keep you alive. But
Okay.
yeah,
Sweet.
other than that, what I would do is honestly, if I were you, I would run probably. I would probably run. So
Are there
man,
go-
with that locked crate there, dude.
are there gonna be more? Are there gonna be more bases like along the beach line, or is there gonna be more like in the center, or is it just gonna be spread out
The
all over the
beachline
place?
bases are usually solo players. So yes, there will be a lot on the beach lines, but those are solo players, and those are people that don't really get the game as much.
Right. Okay.
The people that stay in snow places, those are very experienced players, and the people that stay in desert biomes, those can be experienced players, or those
Mhm.
can be very shit players too.
I'll
Um,
probably go up the way I came, and then when I get to like L5 where that split off was, I said,
okay.
then I'll probably go west from there and try and get.
Yeah, that's definitely probably a great idea. I would say go west from there, and then probably even if you want to, just go down to Bandit Camp, check it out, see what's up, see what's in there.
Okay.
There's actually a wheel that you can gamble on,
Uh huh.
uh, with scrap, so you could be either like really up on scrap, or I mean, recently in the time that I've played with the gambling, it's been very bad.
So
So,
when somebody
but
takes
yeah,
that
Bandit Camp is the only
when
place.
somebody takes that crate, will it disappear?
Yes,
Okay.
but it takes 15 minutes to unlock it. So
Gotcha.
somebody probably is not even there yet or getting close or something, and they still have 15 minutes. And that's going to be on top of the dome, which is that very circular thing
Uh
that's sitting in the middle of the map over there.
huh. Uh huh.
You'll see it. It's huge. So
Okay.
yeah, it's going to be on top of that, and that's a monument that you can also get on top of and find
Yeah.
loot from.
Yeah. I think I know what you're talking about because I think I saw it from that spot. Maybe I didn't. I don't
Okay,
know.
and also, especially being a solo, the best time to travel is nighttime, but it's also one of the scariest if you are the solo,
Right.
because I mean you never know when people are like right behind
That's
you
okay.
or
I gotta
whatever.
practice my high pitched screaming for the stream anyway.
But yeah, yeah, definitely. I gave you a crossbow. Crossbow is probably one of the best bows that you can have, but you can also make a bow like a regular bow, or you can make a compound bow. And the compound bow, you have to pull back all the way to get the full damage.
Right.
And a regular bow, you can just shoot. Regular bows are pretty cheap. They're just wood and cloth.
Mhm.
And then you have to make arrows, which are stone and wood, or you can make it out of like bones and stuff
Right.
too. So
Okay.
um, but yeah, just get the hang of the game a little bit. I mean, honestly, if you die, I don't care. Like I
Yeah.
said, so don't worry about dying too much, because it's definitely gonna happen. And if you don't die, I mean, you're gonna fall asleep somewhere. Like you're gonna have to log off somewhere and sleep somewhere. So you'll probably wake up dead. So
Right. Yeah. That's
I
fine.
mean,
Yeah.
the stuff that I gave you, I pretty much expect to be going. So
Okay.
I don't
Okay.
mind. So
Okay.
um, but yeah, like anytime in the next server, like when wipe happens, I'm more than happy to have you either like right next to us or in our base or whatever you want to do, So,
Okay.
I mean, I know that this game can be a lot, especially when you first get onto it, but
Mhm.
I mean, once you play for a while with friends and stuff, it starts to get fun.
Yeah, I'm
So,
gonna talk to Carl tomorrow at work and see if he wants to get it. I don't think the other guys might not get it, but I think Carl will. And uh,
it's very hard to talk people into it, especially console,
well,
because it's console
he's
based.
been looking into it, and
Oh, okay.
his kid kind of steered him away because he said it was a huge grind fest in that. But I think his kid's like, he really tries to like upkeep stuff, so
Right.
he's like one of the tryhards or whatever,
Yeah,
that
one of the 10-man groups
yes,
that
yes,
has all metal in their base.
yes,
Yeah.
I think
So
so.
with upkeep like that, yes, it is a grindy game, but you can make this game whatever you want it to be. You can make this game to be something that you get onto the server every wipe to where everybody has nothing
Mm-hmm.
and you just start off with bows against them and you just shit on kids with bows because that's what streamers do. Streamers do that a lot.
Yeah.
And if you want to play like that, you're more than welcome to play like that.
Yeah,
Nobody tells you how to play Rust. And
in Ark, I told Carl that I wanted to go Nomad at one point, where it was just like I didn't have a base. I just had like one big ass dino that just went and wrecked people and
that's
everything.
like what I said to Xander. I said, Xander, I would send you out. You would be the person that I would send out to go get loot, kill people, take their stuff, and bring it back.
Yeah, just like the scavenger roll, and then come back after a certain amount of time, drop stuff off, and then go back out.
Let's wait in here for a second. That is the attack helicopter.
Okay.
So just wait in here.
So that thing will just kill you?
It'll kill you if you have clothes on and if you have weapons in your hotbar. So
Seriously?
The thing that's down at the bottom.
So it's just an automated attack helicopter that just like shoots at you?
And you can shoot it down.
That is
if
crazy.
You shoot it down, it has some pretty crazy loot in it too. That's another good
So
thing.
if it sees you, like how far away is the detection for it?
Pretty far.
So it'll just come at you.
Honestly, yeah, it can just turn around in a heartbeat.
Is there any hiding from it? Like, can you hide from it aside from being like in your own
behind rocks and stuff?
Okay. So you can take cover as it goes through.
You're gonna have to die to that to learn it.
Okay.
That's just my way of explaining it because I've died to it multiple fucking times, you know.
All right.
So.
All right. Cool.
Yeah, it's definitely something that you're gonna have to die to. Honestly, I think it's still going, but it's staying up where you're gonna walk. I think it's going away. Yeah. Cool. Okay. So, yeah. Honestly, if I were you, I would not run with that out.
Right.
I know it's very hard to see in the dark, but if it's hard for you to see, it's hard for them to see.
It's a beacon. It's a beacon of death, is basically what it is. Yep, I got you.
Yeah, pretty much. If you make a fire or anything, yes, fire does help you and give you health if you have hunger and thirst. But at the same time, you would rather eat and med up if you can than to just give away your position.
Okay.
But yeah, definitely. Definitely, I would go the way that you said. Head west and then go down towards Bandit Camp and just check it out. You know, it's a safe zone, so once you're in it, don't have any weapons or anything. I mean, you can have them in your hotbar, but don't have them in your hands because if you have them in your hands, you have 5 seconds to take them out of your hands, and then the guards will start shooting at you. But so like a rock, a hammer,
torch, something.
A torch, a bandage, anything like that will be fine. But even tools, they'll shoot at you. So if you have like a pickaxe or anything, they'll shoot at you.
Okay.
So, yeah, just be safe. You're gonna die. So, I don't know if it's gonna be like while you're playing. Or
I know that. I guarantee I'm gonna die before before my stream's up here. I guarantee you.
Well, I just want you to learn the game too, and this is the best way for you to learn it.
Right.
Yeah.
How do you tell what time it is and how long till
hold up and look at the map, and it says it down in the middle of the map.
Okay.
And it's 5 a.m. So
it's gonna be light soon.
It should be daylight.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
So you should be good.
Awesome.
I would just be safe walking out there because there's the spikes on the floor.
Oh shit, that's right.
Kind of walk out towards the road.
Yeah. Climb up this here.
If you need me to, I can come out there and show you.
I think I got it. I'm just climbing up some rocks here. I think I got it. Okay. Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, anytime. I'm going to probably put a different skin on this AK real quick, and then I'm probably going to get off.
All right, man. I'm going to go hoofing it for like the next 45 minutes or so.
Yeah, you do you. Honestly, what I do is I usually stay in party chat, but if you want to be in game chat, just whenever that green thing is up, that means that you're talking a game.
Right.
And everybody can hear you, so yeah, just be careful using that. And then, yeah, I do like to stay in game chat every once in a while if I'm by myself, because I'm not going to be talking in game chat, unless somebody comes up to me. So
of course. Sweet. Oh,
but yeah, this is definitely a game that I think
somebody's base already. God, no.
Oh, you're gonna run by a lot of bases, but what you have to look at is I mean, you don't have to do it right now, but you can press start and you can go to players in game and go to connected, and
Uh-huh.
there's literally 5 people on, and that's two of them are us. So
Okay.
yeah, I mean, it's very rare of a chance that you're gonna run into somebody. If you die with anything, it's probably gonna be a bear or something.
Yeah.
Just if a bear starts rushing at you or something, just try to find a rock that you can get up onto that you think that he won't be able to get onto.
Okay. This is. I feel like I'm in like 7 days to die right now.
Oh, definitely, because you know that you're probably gonna
Because of the
die. So
nighttime and that. I'm just waiting for like the herd to, to come rushing at
yeah,
me and
you're
shit.
just waiting for somebody to come at you. Yeah, but I think that clan that was raiding that base got off. If they didn't, then I don't know who the heck the 5 people are, to be
Oh, I'm sure I'll find them.
honest.
Yeah, see, I'm already heading the I'm already heading heading west.
Well, honestly,
Straight towards that crate accidentally. So let's go the other way.
I mean, you can go in the middle of that and airfield and go straight to bandit camp. Just, I would be careful of the right side, which is the dome.
Right.
If anything, you can walk through airfield. Airfield does have quarantine, or not quarantine, but radiation. But you have all those clothes on, and those clothes will protect you from radiation.
Right.
So, like, whenever you get to safe zone, you can look at your character, and there's things that's right under your name, and it tells you like all the stuff. And there's a radiation symbol, and the higher that radiation symbol percentage is, that means that you can walk through like different radiations. And so,
I just got completely turned around and I was heading south now. Fuck. Oh, this ain't
yeah,
good. I need to keep my bearings. I need to watch this freaking compass up here.
unless you're looking at your map, it's very hard to
Oh yeah,
tell where
and
you're
the
going.
compass and that I wasn't watching the
What,
compass.
yeah, what I use or what I do is I'll line myself up straight with it. Like if I'm going to bandit camp or something, I'll line
Yeah.
myself straight up with it, and then I'll exit out of the map, look at what two numbers it's in between, and then kind of use the compass the rest of the way.
I'm on the road now, so we're
Okay,
good.
so that's good.
It's
But
getting.
yeah, if you see people with that gear on, they're gonna shoot you for sure.
Oh yeah.
But usually, if you're naked, sometimes people will try to talk to you, but most of the time, people don't give a fuck and
I'm
shoot
over
you.
near
So.
the scientists again, so yeah, we're making our
Yeah,
way.
they'll shoot you, but only if you get too close to that loot pile. So you should be
Making my
good.
way downtown. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. Gonna die. Are there
But yeah,
like I see?
even when you get into the bandit camp, get some wood and like make a TC or something, and just make like a 1 by 1 little base.
Oh,
Just
I
just put down a foundation and then some walls.
see boats and stuff like that. Are there ships on this?
There is, yes. So you can take a boat that like actually works for players. You can take it out to the water, and you can. There's underwater monuments, which are like ones that you have to use diving tanks to go and get,
Uh huh.
which we've used a lot. And then there's like actual uh, like crash ships over, especially over by like the snow and stuff, because they've hit icebergs or whatever, and yeah, they have some loot on them, but that's usually
Oh,
never like
I just
really the best
found
loot.
a salvaged ice pick. Sweet.
Oh yeah, that's really good, especially if you're solo, because that's what you would use as a pickaxe. So
Yep. Just found it in one of those crates.
yeah, like I said, you can always get some of the good shit, or you could just get some of the worst shit in the game.
Yeah, it's all good shit because
But
I don't have anything.
yeah, well, I mean, like right now, to you, yes, it's good shit, but also at the same time, there's recyclers, and the recycler you put whatever, like some things that you found, so like sheet metal, uh, springs, uh, you can put semi-auto bodies in there,
Mm-hmm.
and you can recycle them down, and they'll make them into whatever it takes to craft them, and they'll give you that stuff for it. So
Right.
like metal fragments and other things like that, and you can use those things to craft other things. but you don't get the blueprint or anything for the things
Right.
that you just recycled. But at the beginning of the game, you want to recycle pretty much everything.
Do
You
the
want to get as much loot as you can and as much like little pieces as you
do
can.
the warthogs attack you?
Yes.
Okay. I need to stay away from
It,
them. I'm like going it.
Mostly the things that attack are hogs, unless or you have to get kind of close to hogs, but
Uh-huh.
they'll attack and they kind of hurt. Bears, and then there's wolves, and the wolves like if you kill the wolves, you get like a wolf headdress that you can
Oh,
make.
cool.
Um, and then the bears give you the most meat and the most leather, obviously.
Mhm.
And then horses, if you get too close to horses, they'll kick you and then they'll run away. So they do hurt you, but they run away.
Okay.
But deer will always run away, and I think that's all the animals. But there's also fish, but you can catch fish, but I've never done that. So,
Okay.
but yeah, with updates and all that stuff, I think that it's good that we're playing this game now because we have like all the upper hand of like all the stuff that's happening now, and then in the updates, people are gonna come along and play, and we'll have the upper hand on them, you know.
Right, right. Now this is definitely cool. I'm heading west now. Hello, pumpkins.
Yeah, pumpkins are probably the best thing that you can eat, and then corn is probably the second best.
Do the airplanes do anything?
They have an airdrop, so they'll go in a straight line, and in that straight line, they'll drop like a black box out of it. You can actually, if you want to, try for it, but
I think I see
like I
the
said,
I think I see the box dropping.
if it's an airdrop or a lock crate, sometimes people will be there, but with there being 5 people on, I really don't know if people are going to show up to it.
Okay.
And also, it's very good to play uh, like low population servers for like when you're learning
Oh yeah, of
the game and
course.
stuff. Right now, this is a EU server, so we're playing on a server for mostly like this is a German server because when I first started, it was all Germans, and
Uh.
so a lot of Americans have came over and like gotten their bases and stuff and been killed and left already. But yeah, you'll see a lot of Germans in this game if you play like during the daytime, because that's like the time that they'll be on. But like right now, it's like super AM for them right now. It's like 6 a.m. or something. So
Right.
you won't really see a lot of them on.
So when this whole place re-wipes and everything, everybody just wakes up like you're on the beach and everything, just completely fresh.
Yeah, and it won't be this map. It'll be a
Oh,
totally different map, and
really?
it can be regenerated. It can be like the bandit camp and the outpost literally right next to each other, or it could be bandit and outpost are all the way across the map, but
Oh,
there's
I'm getting
like
shot.
other things in between. Are you really already?
Some hurt.
Oh, it might have been.
I didn't think I was very close to any scientists. I saw them, but what the shit? Well, nobody's shooting me anymore.
I should probably open your stream.
Nobody's shooting me anymore. Unless they're trying to chase me down.
Oh, and kids will do that a lot in this game. They'll chase you more than anything.
That's alright.
Bro, I'm happy you're playing this.
Yeah, it's
Makes me
fun.
happy. It is fun, especially when you have more than one person playing with.
It's a change. I love the survival games.
Yeah, that's why. I mean, I always watched this, before I played it, and so I was like, yeah, you know what, I'll give it a shot. And I bought the beta pass and everything so that I could play it before.
I mean, like this is great. I love these kinds because it's still kind of objective based in a way. Obviously survival and everything, but in games like Skyrim and all that shit, I just don't like that you can't just go out and do whatever you want and like you have to do quests. Quests. That's a tank.
Oh yeah, there's a tank. That's. Don't go by that. It'll blow you up.
I'm not. Oh, trust me, I'm not.
That'll definitely kill you. That's what they call Bradley. Bradley gives you really good loot if you blow him up, but yeah, it takes a really long time.
Right now, I'm close to launch site.
Okay, so you kind of ran past Bandit Camp. Try to.
I'm heading towards Bandit Camp right now.
Okay, yeah, do that. Go to Bandit Camp, get in that safe zone. Look around at some of the stores that you can buy stuff. And then yeah. Yeah, so if you didn't have these clothes on, like the closer that you got to launch site, you would start to get radiation. And radiation can kill you pretty fast if you're naked.
Right. I'm not in launch site. I'm on the outside of it.
Yeah, still, I mean, you'll still get radiation out there if you don't have clothes on.
Right.
But yeah, once you get into Bandit Camp, I'm going to tell you a couple of settings to change so that you can look around while running.
Pumpkins. Yep, I'm just getting into Bandit Camp now. Ooh, I gotta take out. Don't hold a weapon. Okay.
Yeah.
I had a weapon. I had a weapon, and I was just walking into it. Okay.
Oh, dude, you were like, you were perfect timing. They didn't even say to
Nope.
put it down yet. Okay, so
What's
down
up,
in the
guys?
bottom right, you see that it says save zone. So
Yes.
pretty much anytime now that you die, right now there's an update to where like you can still die in Bandit Camp and an outpost, so safe zones.
Right.
But in the upcoming ones, you won't be able to take damage in either of those zones, which is good, but also kind of bad. But at the same time, if you were to die right now, nobody would be able to loot your stuff because that's a safe zone, and you're the only person that can loot your stuff. So if you were to like hit a scientist or something, and get killed by him or something in there, nobody would be able to come up to your bag and take your stuff. But you also wouldn't be able to go back there for 30 minutes because that's how long it takes for them to like consider you not hostile anymore. But your loot, I think, stays there for about 30 minutes, so you'd have to kind of like play it like kind of safe. But also, okay, so go to once you're done with all that stuff, press start and then go to you want to go to let me look at it options and then you go to controls.
Yep.
Okay, and then you can turn on that auto sprint if you want to. I like to have it because you can pull up your map and be running while your map is up. So I like that. You can also go. I think it's down. No. Oh, okay, yeah, it's at the top of controls. You go to control layout.
Okay.
Okay, and so to bring up a thing, and is the green thing, is it on standard or is it on building
Standard.
up at the top?
Standard.
Okay, so press triangle until your L1 says head look hold.
Head look hold. Got it.
Yep. Okay, and so now when you can back out or let me go to HUD
HUD.
and options.
Oh, gotcha. HUD. Okay.
And then there's a thing that says stance indicator.
Yep.
I would turn that on. That's just to help you know when you are sprinting in like an auto run. So sometimes I think I am auto running and then I pull up my map and I just dead stop. So that's a good way to let you know when you are running in or auto sprint and when you're not. You'll see the thing down in the bottom left. It's right next to your hotbar, and then also there is an inventory indicator. I have that off, but you can turn that on if you want to. That tells you how full your inventory is. It shows a little backpack.
Wait,
you
where?
don't have to turn that on if you don't want to. It's under HUD. It's inventory indicator. You can turn that on if you want to. If you don't want to, that's fine. But if you turn it on, it's also by your hotbar, and it shows you
Yep, I got
uh,
it.
so many out of so many.
Yeah.
And then also, once you're done with all that, once you're looking through your guy's eyes,
Mhm.
I want you to hold L1 and then use your right stick to look around.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and so that's how you can run and have auto sprint on, and you can look behind you while you're running. Or you don't even have to have like auto sprint active. Like you could still do it while you're just running and keep straight with your left analog. But yeah, that's perfect for people that play as solo. You can look around you while hitting
Well,
trees and
right.
doing whatever. Like if you need to loot up or anything, yeah.
Mhm.
So those are like some of the best settings that I've found since I started playing. And then you're also going to want to play around with the what's it called? The sensitivity for like your guns and stuff and like aiming and all that.
Right.
It may be too fast, it may be too slow right now. You never know. You won't know until your first fight. Once you get into your first fight, you'll understand, hey, this is too slow or hey, this is too fast, and then you'll be able to change it.
Right.
That's why I'm saying in your first fights, you are going to die. I
Oh
mean,
yeah.
you don't understand the guns, you don't understand any weapons, and most likely, if you run into people in this server, they have AKs. So
Right.
it's an AK versus a crossbow and a pistol. So
Mhm.
yeah, you just got to be heads up, toes down, you know?
Right.
But yeah, I mean, I think you got the basics pretty much already. And then if you put that blue building plan in your inventory, like in your hotbar, and then go to it, like hover over it. It'll skip all like the weapons in your inventory if you are in a safe zone. So like if you put it in between like two weapons, it'll just go right over it. Um, I would Yeah, so you can see that that's a foundation. If you hold, I think it's L2, it'll come up with a map, or not a map, a wheel, and it'll show you like all the things that
Oh.
you can make. So triangle foundations, you can make
Yeah.
walls, you can make doors, and so the reason that it's red right there is because you can't build in safe zones because I mean that would be OP.
Right.
So you would be able to take your loot back and all that stuff without even getting shot.
Right.
But yeah, uh, to make like a base and stuff, that's exactly how you do it. And then it also shows you like how much wood it takes to, and when you're placing stuff like like a foundation or whatever, you have to have wood in your inventory to place it, just because it takes some wood to place it,
Right.
obviously. So, but yeah, that's how you make a base. Like I said, I would probably make like a 1x2 or a 2x1 or not a 2x1, a 1x2 or a 1x1, and just like have like a little thing to like call home, you know. But
Right.
even if you don't do that and you're a nomad, fuck it, you know. I mean,
Right.
like I said, you lose the loot, you lose the loot. I don't care. Um, but yeah, in 2 days is the new wipe, so
Mhm.
that's when me and Lewis are gonna actually grind. If you want to hop in and be in our server and play with us and do whatever, you're more than welcome to, and you're more than welcome to at any time. So like, if if you're busy throughout the day, like with Avery or whatever, you're more than welcome to go ahead and just wait until later on at night, and that would be better because I mean you would be coming on whenever we're both getting off or I'm getting off or something, and you're able to put more into the
Right.
upkeep, you know? So that's always good to have another thing like that. But yeah, um, always be careful if you're outside of the safe zone. People will shoot you if you have clothes on, no matter what. They don't
Mhm.
care if it's a helmet. They don't care if it's just a regular old head wrap. If you have clothes on, they're gonna shoot you.
Right.
Same thing with the helicopter. If you have clothes on, uh, you can if you hear the helicopter coming towards you and there's nowhere to hide, you can take all your clothes off, put it in your inventory if you have the space, obviously, and then you can take the weapons and put them up into your inventory and not in your hotbar, and it won't shoot at you, so
Okay.
you'll be good. So those are pretty much the basics of the game. I'm happy that you got it, and yeah,
Yeah.
I hope that we can grind a little bit next wipe, and even if it's like a weekly server or something, a different server that you want to do, I'm happy to come and help you on that server.
For
So
sure.
yeah, so all right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and log off and get some
Alrighty, man.
sleep. All right,
Alrighty. Hey,
I'll
how
probably be on the stream for a little bit.
you started work today, didn't you?
Yeah, I
How
did.
how
Yep,
was that?
it was all right. It was just orientation and safety modules today, so it's probably the most boring days, of
Oh yeah,
code.
just
But I mean,
learning the ropes and all that stuff. Which
yeah, I mean, after these couple of days, I think Thursday is the first day that I'll come in at 11, and probably work until whenever the guys get off. So
right.
I'm excited to start order building again and
Yeah.
getting some stuff up there. And all the guys that were out there that I used to work with
Mhm.
were really happy to see me, and actually were like, "We really need you." So I knew if they are acting like that, I mean, they need me,
Right.
So,
Right. Yeah. Totally.
and it made me feel good because, I mean, they were like, "Thank you for coming back," and I was like, "You guys are saying thank you to me, but I should be saying thank you to you guys because you guys got me the job." So,
Right.
but yeah, tomorrow I got more safety modules and stuff, but yeah, after tomorrow, should be doing all this stuff in the warehouse. So,
Awesome, man.
yeah, I'm pretty excited.
All right, man. Well, get some sleep, get some rest.
Yeah, I'll probably be in your stream for a little bit, watching you play a little bit. Even if you die, I mean, I'll probably just laugh at you and
Yeah,
stuff. So.
yeah. I would trust me. I'll probably be laughing too. So.
But yeah, if you do plan on making a base, I just see you hitting wood and stuff. If you do
Yep.
plan on making a base, make sure that you make a TC first because stuff does take time to make in this game. So make a
Tease.
TC first, which is the tool cupboard, which is it should be on the first page, and
Oh, yep. Yep. I
uh,
got it. So do you make a foundation first and then put the
yeah,
tool cupboard
put a foundation, put a tool cupboard on
and a
it, and
bed?
then put your walls around. And I mean, your bed can probably be the last thing that you place in there, but make sure that you get your walls up and your doors up. Make a door, make a lock for the door because there's a lock on that first page. There's a wooden door.
Uh
You
huh.
can make wooden doors and stuff. Just make that stuff. Make it before you start to make your base because you should have what you want before you like make your base.
Right. Okay.
So like the doors, the TC, the locks, and all that stuff. And you can lock the TC too. That's just not a high. Uh, what am I trying to say? A high. I don't know. Like it's not a priority. It's not like the number one thing. You don't need to lock that. The only reason you need to lock it is if somebody gets into your base. Like I said, you're pretty good at closing doors already. So if you're
Yeah.
good at closing doors, then I don't think anybody's going to get in your base. But if somebody does door camp you, they can kill you while you're coming out, and your doors will still be open. So
Oh yeah.
that's a way for them to get in. So,
Right.
uh, but that's what the airlocks and all that stuff are made for. When you're, if you ever like watch somebody make a base or anything, you'll start to learn more whenever you're playing this. So
Right.
yeah, so
Alrighty.
just yeah, make sure that you have your stuff before you make your base, and then make your base. But
Will
yeah,
do.
alrighty, brother.
Alrighty,
Well,
man.
I'm happy that you're liking the game already and
Oh yeah, it's what
having
I'm
fun.
used to, man. It's that grind and everything, and I like the aspect of not knowing what's gonna happen.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. And especially, I mean, it's not just people that you gotta look out for. You gotta look out for bears and
Oh,
pigs and an attack helicopter and all that. So,
oh yeah.
all right, brother. Well,
Alrighty.
you have a good night,
Yep.
and I hope your stream goes well. And then, yeah, I'll probably be on it for a little bit, and then I'll probably pass out. So,
Alrighty, man.
all right.
See you later.
I'm gonna leave this party, or do you want to?
I'll leave it. I can do that.
Okay, it doesn't matter to me, but yeah,
Alrighty.
I just don't want to be in here.
Oh, you're
All
good,
right,
man.
have a good night,
See
man.
you later.
All right, later.
Yep. Alrighty. Oh, hello, him. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We're running. What are you? Oh, it's just a tree. I'm still in dino mode. That looked like a Dilophosaur. Alright, just pick it up. Inventory's full. Not get anything? Can't gather here? Okay. You suck. Let's go build a base. Wonder if I ping if I can see. Nope, I don't think I can. I guess I can't build a base there. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know if like you can ping a location so that you can just follow, like if it showed a beacon or something like that on like out here in the open. Trying to find a nice little bunker area to put my stuff or to try and build, but there's a lot of people here. Maybe we'll go more west. I'm not too worried right now about whether people can hear me or not. Do I want to... Do I really want to go through there? Let's try scaling down. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, that it was a turret cage or something. That's why I was trying to scale around. Come on. Yeah, I saw those turrets up top, and I was like, I don't know if I want to go up there, so that's why I scaled down and around. Yeah, and actually the system through the Elgato and all that only reads 720p. Like this is 1080p unless the game doesn't allow it to be 1080p. So you're not even seeing it in higher quality. Now what the shit is that? Oh, that's the quarry. Okay. I was like, if that's somebody's actual base right there, like what the frick? It's a castle, bro. Scientists. Oh no, get back. Get out of here. Get out of here. Ow. I kind of wanted to check and see if those could hurt me, so they can. Give me some loot. Got any loot in here? I'm not really liking where I am right now. I'm gonna get up farther into the wooded areas. I am really hot. I am like really hot. Oh, cool. Yeah, 12:30. I might have to start laying some shite out. I'm at 30 out of 30 right now. I think I'm actually gonna start building a base like right in here in this wooded area. I don't know if I was supposed to eat that or not. I think we'll set up right in here somewhere. Like, can I not? Am I not able to build here? Or do I not have enough stuff? Oh, too close to the monument. Damn, okay. Let's move more this way, maybe? Oh, it might be that. Okay. There we go. Okay. Can I chop this tree down? Okay. What the hell is this? Oh, I did floor frame. There we go. No, wait. No, I don't want that one. Dang it. Um, Oh, my hammer. Oh, there we go. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Why won't it work? Why won't the floors work? Oh. Oh, as my roof. Okay, I got you. That's what I was looking for. Okay. I don't have enough stone. Okay. Make sure you do the foundations and floors. Slap down a TC and a door to lock, and you'll see your upkeep. Okay. You don't put the... There we go. Got it. Okay, now... Shit, what do I need to get? I need to get more wood. Okay. Oh, they start locked? Okay. Yeah, okay. Alright, come on. Upkeep. Cost for 1 day upkeep. When you're in your base and safe, I turn off music in game and turn up brightness for nighttime. Do what you're comfortable with, okay. So I can put other stuff in here, right? Or is this just like are these solely for like your upkeep materials usually? Okay. Okay. Got it. Okay. Makes sense. Okay. Dang. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, just like a storage box. Okay. Gotcha. Those stairs will be like things you put outside your base just in case they're because they're foundations. Okay. Yeah, I guess I shouldn't exactly be worried about homey touches on this shit. Especially since the wipe's coming soon. Are you able to put a fire inside the base for lighting? Put it by my door, like just in case somebody comes in, they'll get all burnt up and shit. Oh. So I need to put it like right in front of the door or just like beside it somewhere? Like if I put it right here in the corner, will that work? To the side of it, okay. So why can't I put anything right here? Like I feel like somebody could shoot me through here, right? Why can't did I just not set up this first space very well? Can I not put a like a half wall here or something? Make the floor stone? There we go. Okay. Got it. I like it. I don't like that not all these rocks can be hit. Well, yeah, I didn't realize that you couldn't have like stairs on the inside in that. That's what I was gonna do. I was gonna have still like some sort of staircase on the inside or something along those lines. But you know, learning experience. You know, it's building situations looking to be a little bit different, from Ark. So. Come on, man, give me some rock. Excuse me. Hmm. I want your stone. Where's the lighter colored stone? Right. Right. I'm just gathering this right now for upkeep. Oh, my inventory's full. Shoot. What the heck? I thought I did. I tried doing that. More wood in here. Yeah, I'm big on organizing. I like knowing where all my stuff is. Like, honestly, the only thing that I'm afraid of, like, the only thing that I'm afraid of as far as, um, uh, as far as, like, having the smaller base and all that shit, is, I usually, oh, to my TC, I got you. I worry about, like, it jacking up my organizing and all that stuff, because I usually, um, I usually like having, like, a storage box for every single specific thing. At least in Ark I did. So, like, the idea, like, right here, I mean, I know this is meant for this, but the idea of having wood and stone and everything all in the same thing, like, is gonna drive me fucking nuts. So I'm gonna have to get used to some of that, I think, because, like, I'm used to, with Ark, having a big luxurious base and everything. Not like a, not having a little 2x2 work or whatever. Alright. I think I might call it on that one. Should have enough stuff there for a few days if I don't get on. But it's gonna wipe anyways, so. What the hell? Just to save more room in that loot box, it definitely can mess up organization when you get loot and bring it back real quick and go back out. But to have someone to keep it clean makes it 10 times easier. Yeah, I mean, that's the whole point. You know, that's my whole thing. I like keeping stuff organized and all that. Like, even like where I put my stuff. You know, I'm not gonna have this storage thing here and then have like a fire here and then another storage crate over here. It's like I have my specific areas for each thing. You know, like if I had like a mortar and pestle or something like that, like this would be like, I like having crafting sections, storage sections, you know, sleeping quarters. I like having all that stuff organized to where, like, if you're going to do something, you know, I like having the boxes close to the crafting area. That way I don't have to, like, grab a bunch of stuff and then go all the way to the other side of the base to get it, you know. Alright. Sweet. When I wake up, I won't have any of this crap, probably, so. Make sure your inventory / character is safe beforehand. Use a stash box if needed. Yeah. All right, good stuff. Don't forget to create a sleeping bag. You can pick which one is death. The fastest way to scrap metal is to recycle items like sheet metal. You can harvest metal from helicopter and APC crash sites. Oh, guys. Okay. Alright, guys, we are going to call it tonight. Thank you, Blackhammer, for showing me the ropes on Rust here. This has definitely been fun. We are going to. I hope you like it. It's definitely one of my favorite games. Have a good night. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Definitely, you'll be seeing me again on here for sure. And who knows, I might be able to get a few more people and help out the cause. So, have a good night. Have fun at work. We'll see you later. But yeah, guys, this is a fun game. It's definitely a change from shooters. From shooters and all that, which I've kind of started getting burnt out on. So it'll be nice to have a little flip-flop. I really like Rocket League too, so we might have some Rocket League on some nights as well. Maybe not the entire night, but, you know, play a few matches, have some fun. I'm just trying to find some more variety for the content and, you know, have a little, have different genres. I don't want to be playing nothing but shooters the whole time, at least until some of the bigger games come out later this year, like Call of Duty or Battlefield or something like that. So, but yeah, variety is what we're trying for, and Rust seems perfect on here, because as long as you do the grind and get the materials to put in that tool crate or whatever, and as long as you don't get raided or anything like that, then, you know, things aren't going to decompose necessarily or anything like that. So, you know, we don't necessarily have to play Rust every single night, like we would have to, like Ark and stuff like that, because if you had a wood base or a thatch base or something like that in Ark, it would be gone in like 2 or 3 days. So yeah, so we're gonna hop off here. I gotta work in the morning, so yeah, have a good night, and we will see you guys next time. Bye.